Check this out. So sports journalist Taylor Rooks recently responded to a tweet from a fan who basically said she was too pretty to fully be black and that she must be mixed with a different race. So Rooks took no time to set the record straight and clarify that she was 100% black. So ladies, is the issue anti-black beauty standards? And why does someone have to be mixed with something else to be considered pretty?
Lord.
Let's talk about it.
How long do we have this conversation? Because this has been going on for years. I remember when I first got to LA, a guy stopped me in the mall and the first thing he said was, "Yo, ma, what you mixed with?" And I thought that was so weird. Like, what do you mean, what am I mixed with? I was like, oh, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm Ecuadorian. Anyway, all that to say, I remember there being this fixation on the idea of being exotic if you were mixed. Like, oh, like that's what the standard of beauty is being mixed with something. And this is absolutely an issue. This is absolutely someone pretty much saying that there's no way you could be this beautiful if you ain't mixed with something else. And that is offensive and
really
ignorant and not okay.
And it's a backhanded compliment.
It's terrible.
I used to get it all the time. Oh my God, you're so pretty. Are you mixed? And I'm like, no, I'm all black. Like, why do I have to be mixed? And I feel like it's a backhanded compliment because they want to say you're beautiful, but at the same time, it's like, oh, but you can't really be beautiful if you're all black. So how do we change that?
It's crazy to me, even like when you travel out to Asia, you will actually see a majority of women whose nose is shaped differently than the authentic nose of our race, or eyes are the most popular surgery is the double eyelid surgery to open up the eyes. And this is obviously to have a more mixed caricature, you know, from like, you know, Caucasian features and things like that. And I think this runs in a lot of cultures. I think different minority cultures are guilty.
Absolutely. Yeah,
totally.
I know Asian culture is like, oh, I can't wait for, you know, the baby to be mixed because I can't wait to see. But we should also love like who we look like too in our authenticity.
Absolutely.
It's just so funny how people, you know, back in the 40s and the 50s, they would have black people, if they were mixed, they would try to pass. Like if they looked white, because the society was so hard on black people. People with dark skin have had it bad for years, and it happens in all cultures. That's why we keep fighting. And the way that you can do this is by continually putting people of all shades on television. Put people of all shades in, and that's why when we see someone that maybe the original character was a dark-skinned person, we want them cast as a dark-skinned person. Because
beauty comes in all
show the beauty. It comes in all shades, all sizes. And, you know, we just have to get over it. There was the interesting tweet. It was an old clip that came up with the rapper Too Short and Saweetie. And the rapper Too Short said, you know, I ain't ever dated a girl, I'm paraphrasing it, she's always been mixed. And Saweetie was standing there and she was just listening, you know, to him, letting him get it out. And then at the end, she said, it don't matter. She schooled him. But the interesting thing was, online, people were getting mad at Saweetie, saying she was allowing it to happen, when you didn't get mad at Too Short for saying, we always blame women when women are taking up for other women. So I just want to point that out. We just keep evolving about this.
And this is why, going back to being consumers, it is so important to not consume from brands who don't show representation. I am sick and tired of going for clothing brands that show like all one-size women, like all sexy, skinny, and rich, or beauty brands that are all like light-skinned women, or people don't have problematic skin. And I was watching just this weekend, actually, Fenty's fashion show.
Great show.
Beyond impressed.
Amazing.
Beyond impressed. I mean, not just staying within the realm of women, but to men as well. It was just beauty.
Beautiful.
In all sizes.
And that's why it continues to be successful.
Absolutely. And there's also different shades within a family. I know one time they were casting Will Smith's brother, and my ex-husband was in the meeting, and they brought up some actors, and a couple of them were dark, and they were like, oh, no, that he would never be. He would never be Will Smith's brother. And my ex was actually like, there's all different shades in one family, and we have to be open to that.
That's a word right there.